So I'm in Beverly Hills right now, and I'm getting searched for shopping at the store I work for and just being black.
Remember fashion executive Salehi Bembury?
Yeah, just real quick, man, so we were over here and we saw you walk across the red hand over here, so we just wanted to make sure, like, what's going on? How come you did that? You don't want to wait for the light?
Where Beverly Hills police...
I've just been GPSing trying to figure out where I'm going.
Okay, do you have any ID on you by chance, man? Without reaching into your pockets, you don't have any weapons or anything?
Show what racial bias looks like in their line of work.
I'm just going to check to make sure you don't have any weapons if you don't mind, okay? Face that way real quick. Put your hands behind your back, palms together like you're praying. Awesome, thank you. All the way like you're praying, like you're praying. Interlace them, interlace them. Spread your feet. Cool, man. Don't want to mess up those shoes. Those are pretty nice. You said I can search you, right?
You do whatever.
Cool, man.
This is embarrassing to be frank.
Well, what we like to do, like when we stop someone, we just, to make sure you don't have any weapons or anything, we just like to...
feels a little excessive. What's unfortunate is, like, I literally designed the shoes that are in this bag, and I'm being fucking, like, searched for. Really? Yeah, I do.
Well, that's why I'm not, that's why, like I said, man, you're not in handcuffs or anything, I'm just talking to you right now, okay?
I do, and I'm just walking down the street, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
How do you say your first name, sir? Salehi. Just gonna run him real quick, partner, make sure everything checks out, okay?
Can I check my phone, please, now? It's, like, clearly a phone. Is that at least okay?
No, yeah, sorry. Yeah, if that makes you feel more comfortable, absolutely. Take a look at it.
Yeah, I have to record this because I just don't feel comfortable with that.
Well, just because right now you are being detained, just because we're talking to you,
okay.
And we don't know, not saying that you would do this, but people have called and they have friends come and then it comes off.
I'm just going to record right now. That's all I'm doing. You see it's recording, and that's all I'm doing because I feel, you hear it in my voice, I'm uncomfortable, I'm nervous. You understand the climate that we're in?
No, I understand. Is there anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable?
Not
like you're not in handcuffs or anything,
not
right?
Not really. Like, your boys are pulling up, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not making any, like fast movements, but this is uncomfortable for me. Huh?
Are we making any progress?
No, but this is uncomfortable for me. I just want to get to my car, so I'm just going to hit record for you.
Hey, whatever you want to do, sir. But like I said, you understand why we stopped you, correct? And you admitted to jaywalking?
So I'm in Beverly Hills right now.
Thus, Bembury pulls out his phone and captures the end of what Beverly Hills police appear to do on the reg.
I mean, guys.
You're making a completely different narrative.
You checked my ID. What's going on? Do I have anything on my record?
No, you're good to go.
I'm good to go. That's what I thought.
But listen.
Civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is now involved with Bembury. Also, Khalil White and others, because per Crump, the stats are flat out appalling. Out of 106 total arrests by the Rodeo Drive Task Force, 105 were black, with one Latino arrest coming as well. The more than 100 arrestees were cited for a range of non-criminal behaviors such as roller skating or riding a scooter on the sidewalk to low-level infractions such as jaywalking. None of the same behaviors and infractions were enforced against white people, the lawsuit claims. The city has not disputed the arrest data included in the lawsuit and did not respond to questions about the figures. A spokesman said the task force was no longer in operation. There's been a culture in the city of Beverly Hills that has been tolerated for far too long, said attorney Brad Gage, who is also working this lawsuit. He added, if 2% of the residents of Beverly Hills are black, but almost 100% of the arrests are black people, that's a pretty clear indication something's wrong. In short, the complaint centers on the Beverly Hills Police Department's Operation Safe Streets, a campaign to address safety on the city's famed luxury shopping destination of Rodeo Drive. The unit was set up last year in response to a significant increase in calls for service in our business community, according to the city, which is one of the richest in the U.S. and less than 2% black. The captain who ran the task force, by the way, identified in the suit as Scott Dowling, is leaving the department. He announced his retirement shortly after attorneys filed the complaint in May. Oh, what timing. Out of the blue, Beverly Hills Assistant Police Chief Mark Coopwood abruptly announced his resignation. It's not clear whether it's related to the lawsuit. The suit is against the police department and Captain Scott Dowling, who led the force and directed his subordinates to seize, interrogate, use force, falsely arrest, and maliciously prosecute any African Americans who traveled on Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills, lawyers wrote in the complaint, which the local news site LAist published. To little surprise, Chief Rivetti hailed the task force as a great success, blaming the increase in crime during the pandemic and, lo and behold, in the wake of civil unrest over the murder of George Floyd. He thinks he's slick sliding that in there. If we let them get away with this, if we don't hold them accountable, Crump asked, will we have a George Floyd in Beverly Hills, California next?